He was tricking up money. She's in the passenger seat of my Rolls-Royce Ferrari, and really?
And that's why I'm going into season 11. And he's changing Pampers.
It appears that Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, is facing a significant downfall. He's currently without a home, in need of medical attention, mired in debt, and possibly facing legal troubles. To add to this, he recently petitioned the court to reinstate Wendy's alimony payments and also managed to have the court hear his case regarding his alleged wrongful termination from the Wendy Williams Show. It's quite remarkable how he persists in his pursuits, but that's not the end of it. Kevin is entangled in yet another legal dispute that might result in his incarceration. He undoubtedly requires every possible penny at this point. So we're all witnessing Kevin Hunter's downward spiral in real time not long ago.
My thing is that I've been asking questions about my money. And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair. And Wells Fargo has no questions and answers with regarding my money. This is not fair.
Kevin was slapped with a lawsuit from UBS Bank, accusing him of failing to honor his credit card obligations. According to UBS, Kevin had obtained a Visa signature card in 2014 but breached the agreement by neglecting to make the required payments. The bank claims that Kevin owes over $20,000 in addition to attorney fees, stating in legal documents that he consistently failed to make the minimum monthly payments as stipulated in the card member agreement. It's evident that Kevin's financial situation is precarious, which explains his frantic search for money. Kevin previously put his $1.03 million SUP for sale and took out loans against 2 luxury cars through a company called Flex Wealth. He has now sold the house, which he purchased in Parkland, Florida in 2020 and shared with his fiancée, or possibly ex-fiancée, Sharina Hudson. Consequently, Kevin is officially without a home, and he's doing everything within his power to pursue Wendy's financial support. Even before this, Kevin had gone to great lengths to continue receiving payments from Wendy Williams. He audaciously sued her, claiming he was entirely dependent on the alimony payments outlined in their marital settlement agreement. His lawsuit stated that he had fallen behind on most of his bills, including payments to the homeowners association in his community. Following this lawsuit, the judge ruled against Wendy resuming alimony payments to Kevin, deeming it non-urgent and dismissing his application without prejudice. The judge also denied Kevin's request for Wendy to cover his attorney fees, instructing him to refer to their divorce papers, which specified that if Wendy's contract with the Wendy Williams Show were not renewed or if it were suspended, canceled, or terminated, all severance payments would be subject to termination or modification. Reportedly, Kevin returned to court recently, seeking to continue his alimony payments to keep his home, but seemingly without success. He doubled down on his claims that Wendy's ongoing dispute with Wells Fargo over her multi-million-dollar fortune led to the cessation of his alimony checks. Wells Fargo had frozen Wendy's accounts due to concerns about her mental state and potential financial exploitation, dementia, or undue influence. Wendy herself expressed her dissatisfaction with the situation, but the money to pay Kevin was simply unavailable. Failing to persuade Wendy to reinstate his alimony checks, Kevin then turned his sights to the Wendy Williams Show and filed a $10 million lawsuit against the show's production company. He alleged that he was fired from his role as executive producer because of his failing marriage to Wendy. His legal team argued that Kevin had played a pivotal role in the show's success from 2007 to 2019, handling negotiations, developing marketing strategies, fostering media connections, and bridging gaps with the African American community. Kevin also contended that elements of Wendy's show were being used in a new talk show featuring Sherri Shepherd, which, according to him, violated New York law. His primary argument was that his termination was solely due to his marital status and impending divorce, disregarding any performance-related issues. In response, Wendy's legal team attempted to have the case dismissed, but the court rejected their motion. Kevin's attorney expressed his satisfaction with the court's decision and emphasized that Kevin's termination had nothing to do with his performance, but was solely because of his deteriorating marriage to Wendy. The judge pointed out that Kevin's termination letter did not cite performance-related reasons, nor did it address Kevin's employment as executive producer, while Wendy's production team argued that marital discrimination laws did not apply to discrimination based on being married to a specific person. Kevin's case will proceed to court. Despite these legal battles, Kevin's personal situation is far from stable. He is not only without a home, but also without a partner. Recent reports suggest that Kevin may be the source of leaked information about his situation, possibly in an attempt to reconcile with Wendy and access her financial resources. Kevin Jr. has voiced concerns about Wendy's health, taking a backseat while those around her profit from her projects. He believes that her health should be the foremost priority and that individuals taking advantage of her need to consider her well-being. In conclusion, Kevin Hunter is embroiled in a series of legal battles, seeking to secure financial support and claim wrongful termination from the Wendy Williams Show. While it remains to be seen how these legal proceedings will unfold, Kevin's personal and financial situation appears precarious. Whether he will secure a financial windfall or face potential legal consequences is uncertain. Feel free to share your thoughts on Kevin's legal battles and his future prospects in the comments section below. Kevin's multifaceted legal battles have left him in a precarious situation, and the future remains uncertain. It's an intricate web of financial struggles, personal turmoil, and ongoing litigation that Kevin finds himself entangled in. The outcome of these battles will undoubtedly shape his future.
I don't recommend that you work with your husband because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. In other words, I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day.
With his home sold and his financial woes mounting, Kevin's focus remains on seeking financial support from various sources. He's pursued alimony from Wendy Williams, attempted to secure funds from the Wendy Williams Show producers, and now faces Upsbank's lawsuit for unpaid credit card debts. It's evident that he's struggling to make ends meet. His legal pursuit against Upsbank alleges that he failed to meet his financial obligations, resulting in mounting debt. Kevin's attempt to restore alimony payments from Wendy Williams proved unsuccessful, as the court ruled against his request. He's also claimed wrongful termination from the Wendy Williams Show, setting the stage for a complex legal battle. The court's decision to allow his case to proceed suggests that it has merit, but the final outcome remains uncertain. If he were to win this case, it could provide him with a significant financial boost. However, his history of financial troubles and ongoing disputes raise questions about how he might manage any funds that come his way. The personal aspect of Kevin's life is equally turbulent. Reports suggest that he may be the source of leaked information about his situation, possibly with the intention of reconciling with Wendy Williams and gaining access to her financial resources. This adds another layer of complexity to the already convoluted situation. Kevin's son, Kevin Jr., has expressed concerns about Wendy Williams' health and well-being amid these legal battles. He believes that those around her should prioritize her health over financial gains. In conclusion, Kevin Hunter's life is currently a maelstrom of legal, financial, and personal challenges. The outcome of his legal battles and his ability to navigate his financial struggles will play a pivotal role in determining his future. It remains to be seen whether he will succeed in his legal pursuits or face the potential consequences of his actions. The intricate web of issues surrounding Kevin Hunter's life continues to unravel, leaving many questions unanswered. Feel free to share your thoughts on how these challenges might shape his future and whether he will ultimately find stability in his life. As the saga of Kevin Hunter's life unfolds, it's important to consider the potential scenarios that might shape his future. While his legal battles may offer a glimmer of hope for financial recovery, they are fraught with uncertainty and complexity. If Kevin successfully secures alimony from Wendy Williams, it could alleviate some of his immediate financial concerns. However, it's crucial to remember that financial problems have plagued him in the past, so whether he manages this newfound wealth responsibly remains an open question. A financial turnaround, if achieved, could offer him an opportunity to rebuild his life and secure a more stable future. His legal battle against Upsbank also hangs in the balance. If he can successfully dispute the allegations of unpaid credit card debts, it might relieve him of a significant financial burden. But it's important to note that success in this case doesn't necessarily address the broader financial challenges he faces. The wrongful termination case against the producers of The Wendy Williams Show is another complex legal issue. While the court's decision to allow the case to proceed implies merit, the ultimate outcome remains uncertain. Winning this case might provide Kevin with a substantial financial settlement, but the history of his financial struggles raises questions about how he would handle such a windfall. Furthermore, the personal aspect of Kevin's life is complicated. His reported attempts to reconcile with Wendy Williams, possibly with the intent of accessing her financial resources, introduce an element of uncertainty. The dynamics of their personal relationship and how it might affect his future remain unclear. Kevin Jr.'s concern for Wendy Williams' health emphasizes the human aspect of this story. It underscores the need to prioritize her well-being as she navigates a challenging period in her life. The people surrounding her should consider her health above financial gains, especially in light of her health-related issues. In conclusion, Kevin Hunter's future is a story that continues to evolve. His legal battles, personal relationships, and financial struggles create a complex narrative with numerous potential outcomes. Whether he achieves financial stability, resolves his legal disputes, or reconciles with Wendy Williams remains uncertain. The ongoing drama surrounding Kevin Hunter's life highlights the unpredictability and complexity of his future. Feel free to share your thoughts on the potential directions his life might take and how these challenges will ultimately shape his journey. As always, stay tuned for more updates in the world of entertainment. See you in the next video.